Hey everyone, it's me Tiger. Welcome back to my channel. I make Animal Crossing content here on YouTube, so be sure to like and subscribe if you would like to see more. Today we are going to be building a lake on Tanglewood Island, my cottagecore Animal Crossing island, and I'm so excited for you guys to see this because I think it is just gorgeous and I love how it turned out. I asked you guys on Twitter if you wanted to see my museum speed build or the lake speed build first, and you guys voted for this one, so here we are. I will warn you, the first 4 minutes of this video is just me terraforming this lake, so it's a lot of waterscaping. I have sped it up 3 times the speed, so hopefully it's not too boring, but if you do want to skip through some of these tedious parts in this video, I have made some timestamps and chapters for you so you can easily do so. I've always wanted to build like a ginormous lake on one of my Animal Crossing islands. I did build a tiny lake on my Jungle Core island a few months ago, but it just wasn't as big and lakey as I wanted it to be, so ever since then I've just wanted to build like a ginormous lake, and that's what we're gonna do. It's not too big, but I feel like it is a pretty big lake, and I love how it turned out. It takes up a lot of my map, and honestly I'm kind of nervous that it might take up too much space on my island, but we're gonna try to make it work. I hope that you guys enjoy this speed build. I'm gonna let the Demon Gummies music play while we waterscape, and then I'll be back whenever we start working on the other parts of the build. I am just about done with the waterscaping. Now I'm just going around and rounding off some of the corners of the lake, and oh my gosh, that took so long to terraform. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like from behind the Nook's Cranny because this is like the best view of the lake, and it's so big, and I love how it's not just a big circle. There's a lot of shape to it, and I did connect it to the river on either side, so the rivers just kind of like flow into it, and I think it goes perfectly on my island, and it is right next to the beach on the right side of my island. I'm probably gonna build like a villager house over here. Well, not build their house, but decorate a villager house and have them move over here, but we'll see. For now, I wanted to finish decorating the lake area, so I got out my cliffscaping tool, and yes, we are about to enter another big terraforming part of the video. So I wanted to have a cliff at the back of the lake so that we could put a bunch of trees and make it really foresty. That way it's not just like a flat lake. I wanted it to look like it's a lake in the woods and there's a bunch of beautiful nature around, and it's just like this really natural, gorgeous scene. So I am going to terraform a giant cliff. And also, don't mind me, I am locking myself inside of the cliff right now. I didn't realize that's what I did, so whenever I finish the cliff, you'll see that I had to dig my way out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna let the music play again while I do this terraforming, and feel free to skip through it if you don't want to see the tedious cliff placement. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, the cliff is just about done. I did add another little area to this side of it because I didn't want it to look so much like a box, and I wanted to give the cliff some more shape. So yeah, I'm just adding a little tiny piece to it, and then we're gonna start decorating on top of the cliff and around the lake area. I didn't do too much decorating today, just like a bunch of natural landscaping. I do want to come back and add some builds into this area later, but for now we are just focused on creating the lake. And yeah, I'm struggling to get across to this little area so we can check out how the cliff is looking, which this is where I realized I made a huge mistake. Okay, I didn't build the cliff before the river, so to round off the cliff edges I had to build a giant land bridge and basically just dig my way all the way to each corner, each edge of the cliff, so that I could round them off because I cannot stand the sharp edges. So yeah, I'm gonna not include that entire experience in the video because it ended up taking me a really long time and there were some complications, but just know that I got the edges rounded, and now we're on the cliff adding some waterfalls going down into the lake, as well as one flowing off of this cliff up to the left of us right now. I don't know if I'm gonna build anything on this cliff later. I might even destroy this cliff later, who knows, but I thought it would be cute to have a waterfall flowing like down each cliff, so I just added one there. And then I started to plan out where I wanted all of my trees. I did have some cedar trees in my inventory from when I flattened this area before the video, so I went and planted all of those around, but also left some holes in the ground for some other just regular saplings. Yeah, just the regular trees. I left room for those because I didn't want it to just be cedar trees. And yeah, so I'm planting all those, planning out where I want all of the trees. You guys always ask me why I never do like the cliff hack with the trees where you can plant one on the very, like on the edge where you're not usually allowed to plant one. I still don't know how to do that, guys. I should probably watch a tutorial, but yeah, no. Anyways, enjoy me digging up these holes. I just now finished, and now I'm going to go around and place shrubs everywhere because, again, I just wanted this to be like a really beautiful natural environment. So I was just spamming a bunch of shrubs everywhere, and if you're wondering, I am using the hydrangea shrubs and also the hibiscus shrubs on this island because the hibiscus ones are like a darker green and then the hydrangeas are more of a light colored green, and I think it looks really cute to have like a variation of the color in the shrubs. I'm not gonna have my island where it's during the season. I don't know what I'm saying. My island isn't in season for any of these shrubs, so there's not any flowers on these shrubs. I just wanted to have like just green on this island. So yeah, I chose two, one light and one dark, if you were curious about that. But yeah, I might have gone a little overboard with the shrubs. I planted so many around this cliff, but I'm telling y'all, I wanted this to be a super crowded, not accessible, just, you know, foresty vibe around the lake, because I wanted it to be more of a remote area, kind of rural area. I want to find a villager who has a cottage, like a cabin, I guess, house to put over here, because I think that would look really cute. Oh, or I could put my house over here, because I do want to have a cabin house. Oh, a lake cabin. Should I build like a lake cabin? I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. I'm just having ideas right now during the voiceover. But yeah, I went around and started planting the regular saplings now. Don't judge me for planting one inside of the money tree hole. I know, just it costs $0 not to judge me, so just don't. But I went around and planted a bunch of those around the edge of the cliff, and then, or the edge of the lake, and then on top of the cliff back here. Now and was adding a bunch of flowers to the cliff, and I did all of this while the saplings and the shrubs were still not grown in, because it made it way easier to run around and navigate this area and plant a bunch of flowers and also place furniture items. If I had time traveled, it would have been much harder to kind of walk around. I don't even think it would be possible to walk around up here because of all the shrubs. So yeah, I went around, planted a bunch of flowers, just the usual yellow, orange, green, and white flowers that I've been using on this island so far, and I just planted them in an assorted, no pattern whatsoever, just to give some color to the cliff back there. And again, I also went around the edge of the lake and planted some as well, just to, I don't know, spruce it up, make it look good so that it looked nice and pretty. I mean, I guess that's the point of decorating our island in the first place. But anyways, now it was time to start adding some furniture and some more detail up here. I did include some butterflies, some bunnies. I put a windmill up here, I think, and then just a bunch of random nature-y items. Nothing too crazy, nothing too civilized. Again, this is like a uninhabited forest up here, so yeah, we didn't go too crazy with the decor. I did remove a cedar tree up here to make room for the windmill, but it looks so cute. I used the old, like, damaged windmill, I think is what it's called, so it looks really rural and rustic and very cottagecore vibes. I just also sprinkled around a bunch of custom designs everywhere, because I ran out of weeds, and usually I just spam weeds everywhere behind trees and such on a cliff so that nothing spawns up there. But anyways, I didn't have any weeds, so I had to place a bunch of custom designs everywhere. So if you're wondering why I'm just like spamming custom designs in random spots, that is why. Also, just a little plug, I wanted to tell you that we have a Discord server community type thing. So if you want to join the Discord server and hang out with us, we have game nights and fun trivias, and we also just chat there. So be sure to join if you are 13 or older. I will link the Discord down below in the description for you. I'm still just going around and adding a bunch of decorations. I added this little monarch butterfly and a common butterfly. They're just so cute. I love putting butterflies all over this island, and I think that the monarch butterfly looks so good against all of the greens. Like the orange and green combo, it's chef's kiss. I usually don't like orange flowers in this game, but on this island, I'm just feeling the orange and yellow. I think it looks so pretty. I also snuck a little dragonfly model back here, and that was pretty much everything for the cliff. I did go around the edge of the cliff again and added some more decorations down here as well, just to fill it in, make it look good. I put some more butterflies, some more bunnies, just the same old, same old. It's kind of hard to talk about it all because I'm just doing doing the same stuff like over and over. So I hope that you guys don't mind that this is kind of just a chill, chatty speed build. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. If you do, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you think of the lake so far. So now we were ready to time travel and come back, but when I came back, Isabel told me that there was a campsite villager, so I had to run to the campsite before we checked out the lake and see who was in here, because I'm currently looking for some new villagers on this island. I don't have anyone, and surprise, it was Vivian. I was so excited when I saw her because she is such a cottagecore queen. Like, seriously, she is perfect for this island, and I did ask her if she wanted to move to Tanglewood because I love her so much. I love the wolf villagers. They're just so cute. And she said yes, and she wanted to kick out Octavian, which was fine with me because I'm not the biggest fan of Octavian. So I let him get kicked out for Vivian, and she is now an official resident of Tanglewood. So I was really excited. As you can see, I was like running around in circles because I was so excited. But anyways, now we're back to the lake build to check it out now that all of the trees and shrubs are here, and look at how gorgeous this is, y'all. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. The lake is so big, and I love all the shrubs and the trees back there. I think it looks great. Now, I did want to make one change, which was right here behind the Nook's Cranny. I wanted to shrink this little viewing area. It was a little bit too big, and I was like, oh, if I shrink this, it'll make the lake look bigger and it'll make this smaller. So I went for it. So I just removed a lot of this area and kept a really tiny viewing space right there, along with like one space of land behind the Nook's Cranny. That way you could like walk behind it if you wanted to take a photo. I'm kind of sad because you can't really access like a good view of the lake unless you come to this area. So maybe in the future I'll build like a fishing dock that goes out into the middle of the lake or something so you could get like a better view. But I did leave a vaulting pole by the plaza, so whenever I upload my dream address, you will be able to grab the vaulting pole and vault pole. I don't know if that's like a verb, but you'll be able to jump on over here and get the same view. Yeah, I'll show you guys how to get over here in a second. So whenever I do upload the dream address, when this island is finished, you guys will be able to come to this viewing spot. But before I show you guys the final walkthrough, I wanted to show you my map real quick so you could see the lake on the map and also see a little update on our villager list. But now let's go to the final walkthrough. So this is the edge of the lake. Again, not sure what I'm gonna build over here. I really like the idea of putting my house over here with the log cabin vibe, so maybe we'll do that. You can't really see what you can't really see much of the lake from over here, but I think it's still a really cute, pretty area. And now this is how you get to the viewing spot. So you're gonna have to sit down on this mum cushion and get into this spot and use your vaulting pole, and bam, you're back here at this really pretty viewing area. I'm gonna leave that there for you guys so you could come and see it during the dream address tour if you want to. You can also access it from this side, but I'm not sure what's gonna be right there. It might be not accessible, but yeah. And here it is from this view. I think this is really cute. I don't know whose house that is up there, but I'm probably gonna leave it up there on that cliff because I really like how it overlooks the lake. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, that is the entire Tanglewood Lake speed build. Let me know if we should name it Tanglewood Lake or if we should name it something else. And if you enjoyed, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to see more Tanglewood speed builds and just Animal Crossing content in general. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the greatest day or greatest night. I will see you in my next video. Bye!